It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So it looks like a lot of reports are claiming that Tekashi 6ix9ine might be coming home from jail in the next couple of days. And of course, there were reports that we all saw that this said he had a minimum 37 years in prison that he was facing. The only person that can sway that would be the judge. He's the person who can lower the sentence below the minimum amount of time. So we will see what happens because we're seeing conflicting reports, but we're hearing from all over the place that he's about to come home soon.
I think he's going to be home Wednesday.
Isn't he getting sentenced on Wednesday?
He's getting sentenced on Wednesday, and I think he'll get time served. But the thing is,
and then he'll come home.
How will people receive him? And the reason I say that is Tekashi was a wild boy. He made great music. He used organizations to help him have credibility. He used organizations for his clout to sell records, and then
you say organizations, the gangs.
The gangs, yeah,
yes,
the gangs. I don't know if it's what gang he's in, 9 Trey gang, Blood. I don't know. I'm not a gang member, so I really don't know. That's why I said organizations. But when it comes to it, when it didn't work out his way and it got nasty like the street does, you're supposed to stand by those street rules that you jumped into. But because you didn't, you turned, you started snitching, you started telling, and now you're getting possibly leniency. Are we supposed to reward him? We supposed to ride with him?
He did write that letter to the judge saying that he had misrepresented himself as a gangster. He said, I now know that I'm remorseful for what happened because I was blessed with the gift of an opportunity that most people dream of, but I squandered it by getting involved with the wrong people and misrepresenting myself when I should have been true to myself and my fans.
Now, he's a good kid because I talked to him, met him several times. Good person, but he got himself caught up. And my fear is to teach these kids, well, I could do this. I could be a gang member. I could run. I could be a clout chaser. I could do all this stuff. I sell millions of records, and then if I get caught, I'll just tell, and I come out, and it's all good.
Don't you also have to be careful who you put into your gang? Like, if you know somebody's not really a street dude and has never really lived by those rules and is an entertainer, isn't that something that you should be cautious of, too?
Well, I think
putting them in position when you know that's not really what they're like.
They did that for the money, I believe. They were just taking his money.
This generation will welcome 6ix9ine with open arms. Why? Because majority of the people who listen to his music aren't street dudes. They don't care.
Correct.
They don't care that he snitched. All they care about is that their favorite artist is back home. Now, how is he going to act? Is he going to be humbled by this experience?
I hope he is.
Is he going to use it as a teachable moment to be able to school these young kids on why you shouldn't be moving a certain way? Or is he going to come back reckless 6ix9ine? Because reckless 6ix9ine is what people fell in love with, right?
But I think he's going to come back humble, and I don't think humble pie is necessarily going to work for him. And then it's going to go back to
exactly because I don't
SMD.
think humble 6ix9ine sells records. I don't think humble 6ix9ine, gets people to come out to his shows. And guess what? 6ix9ine got to eat. You know why 6ix9ine got to eat? Because that security that's 24/7 costs a lot of money. And if he ain't selling no records and ain't packing out no arenas and he can't afford that security, boy, he's in trouble.
Well, Wednesday, December 18th, we'll find out what the judge's decision will be. All right, now Chance the Rapper has canceled his big tour yet again. He said, hey guys, I've decided to cancel the big tour. I know it sucks and it's been a lot of back and forth with the reschedules and rerouting, but it's for the best. I'm going to take this time to be with family, make some new music, and develop my best show to date. He said he will come back much stronger and better in 2020, and he does hope to see some of you guys there. He feels bad for people who bought tickets, people who perhaps this would be their first ever Chance concert, and he did thank everybody for being so strong. Now, Tori Lanez, in the meantime, is threatening to expose Interscope Records. He posted, Interscope Records, if y'all N-words don't stop playing with me, I'm exposed what's really going on in that effing building. Y'all play with me if you want to. Let's play. Y'all got the right effing one. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with him, but apparently there's some issues there. He did just put out his Chicks Tape 5 project just last month.
Dope project, too.
I don't know what happened in between that time, but he said he don't care. He said, my integrity, respect, and the path of light that I can show the generation after me is more important than this life that Emirates is so scared to lose. All right, now Kodak Black is saying that he was brutalized in prison, and he's saying that's because of these guards. As you know, he was sentenced for 46 months in that federal gun case that he had, and he posted on October 29th, I was laced with an unknown substance here in Miami. That substance gave me an out-of-body experience. It had me feeling like I was possessed and dying slowly. Upon this experience, I managed to go to the CEO's office to seek medical attention. As shown on surveillance cameras, I was denied. This left me in a state of paranoia. Shortly after, I got into an altercation with an inmate. That same CO who denied me medical attention proceeded to pepper spray me, which instantly impaired my vision, and I was oblivious to who was punching and grabbing me repeatedly in the face. Even after I was on the floor, they continued to strike me and deploy more people. I was summoning for them to stop while gasping for my breath. He said it was a near-death experience, and it felt like dogs were tearing at his skin while they were grabbing and beating me. And then he said he was under this influence of unknown substance that hasn't popped up in his urine analysis. And the inmate he was fighting with went home the next day. He said he had to be taken to the box in a wheelchair, and he's been there for 45 days without commissary, hygiene, stressed out, and on psych meds. All right. So I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, front page news, what we talking about?
We are going to be talking about a commercial that was pulled from the Hallmark Channel and then put right back on.
All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.